Today we again talk about this treasure mostly friends request me to remake this video. Thanks a lot for supporting me. If you're watching this video right now, don't blink, don't skip, and don't scroll away, because the $250 I'm about to talk about has shocked collectors, confused experts, and quietly changed lives. I'm talking about the United States of America 1966 $250 Liberty, a coin that looks ordinary at first glance, but under the right conditions, it can turn into something extraordinary. I am not joking, I am not exaggerating, and I'm not here to sell dreams without logic. What you're about to hear is exactly why people suddenly start checking their old coins late at night. Most people think the 1966 quarter is common. They've seen it, they've spent it, they've ignored it. But what if I told you that some versions of the same coin are not normal at all? What if I told you that collectors have paid insane prices for the right 1966 quarter, and most people never realize what they're holding? This is the kind of coin that hides in plain sight, sitting in drawers, piggy banks, or old collections, waiting for someone who actually understands what to look for. Now listen carefully, because this is where things get serious. The 1966 quarter was made during a very unusual time in U.S. coin history. It has no mint mark, which already confuses many people. It is a clad coin, not silver, and its official weight is 5.67 grams. But here's the twist. Some coins don't match what they're supposed to be. Some come out overweight, some underweight, some struck off-center, some on the wrong planchet, and some with dramatic mint errors that completely change their value. This is why collectors don't laugh at the 1966 quarter anymore. A normal one might be worth face value, yes, but an error 1966 quarter is a different story. We are talking about double die errors, broad strikes, clipped planchets, off-metal strikes, and extreme misalignments. These are the coins that auction houses pay attention to. These are the coins that show up on eBay listings with jaw-dropping prices. And these are the coins people regret selling cheaply because they didn't understand what they had. People ask me, can this coin make someone rich overnight? Let me be very clear and very honest. Not every 1966 quarter will do that. But the right one with the right error in the right condition absolutely has the potential to change someone's financial situation. There are coins that sold for hundreds, thousands, and in extreme rare cases, life-changing amounts. This is not magic. This is collector demand, rarity, and timing. And here's what surprises most people. You don't need to be a millionaire collector to sell this coin. If you truly have a rare or error version, you can sell it through coin auctions, through eBay, or even through collector groups on Facebook. Serious buyers are everywhere, and they're always searching. The problem is not demand. The problem is people ignoring their coins or believing fake information from random comments. Don't listen to nonsense. Don't believe every viral post. And don't assume your coin is worthless just because someone else said so. This is exactly why people stay confused, while others quietly take advantage. If you have this coin, why hesitate? Why stay confused? Why let doubt stop you from checking, weighing, and inspecting what could be valuable? Imagine holding a coin you've seen your whole life, and suddenly realizing it's different. The weight feels off. The strike looks strange. The design isn't centered the way it should be. That moment, that pause, that realization, that's where everything changes. That's where collectors get excited, and that's where stories begin. I'm not here to lie to you. I'm not here to tell you every coin is worth millions. But I am telling you this. The 1966 $250 Liberty is one of those coins that should never be ignored. If you have it, inspect it, weigh it, compare it, get it checked. Because opportunities don't always look like opportunities at first glance. Some people spend their whole lives searching for luck, while others unknowingly hold it in their hands and never look twice. Don't be that person. If this coin is sitting with you right now, at least give yourself a chance to understand it. Because once you spend it, once it's gone, the question will always stay in your mind. What if? And remember, I'm not joking. I'm not here for fairy tales. I'm here to open your eyes. Sometimes one small coin is all it takes to change the way you look at money forever. Now, we talk about 5-cent Jefferson nickel. Listen carefully, because what I'm about to say is the kind of thing most people ignore and later regret for the rest of their lives. This is not a joke. This is not a movie story. And I am not here to waste your time. If you have a United States of America 5-cent Jefferson nickel, Liberty, 2000p, you need to stay with me till the very end. Because one small detail on this coin can completely change your future. Most people look at 5-cent coin and think, it's nothing, just pocket change. They throw it in a drawer, a jar, or spend it without even looking twice. But what if I tell you that some of these 2000p Jefferson nickels are not ordinary at all? What if I tell you that certain examples have shocked collectors so badly that people couldn't believe the auction results? I'm saying this very clearly. This coin has versions that can be life-changing. I am not laughing, and I am not exaggerating for fun. Now, here is where things get interesting. The standard weight of a Jefferson nickel is 5.00 grams. It should feel solid in your hand. But smart people don't just look at the date. They check the weight, the strike, the edges, and the details. Some 2000p nickels came out with unusual characteristics. Strange surfaces, weak strikes, off-center details, double features, or metal errors. These errors are not common, and when they appear, collectors go crazy for them. You might be confused right now. You might be thinking, if this coin is so special, why doesn't everyone know about it? That's the trap. The coin market doesn't reward noise. It rewards knowledge. The people who became rich didn't shout first. They checked first. While others were busy believing random talk, these people quietly sent their coins to auctions to grading companies and watched the numbers climb higher and higher. Let me be very clear about something important. Some rare era nickels have reached prices that sound unreal, hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars, depending on the uniqueness, condition, and demand. This is not magic. This is how auctions work when two rich collectors both want the same one-of-a-kind coin. At that moment, price doesn't matter anymore. Only ownership does. And don't limit your thinking. If you discover something unusual on your 2000p Jefferson nickel, you are not stuck. You can take advantage of it. You can list it in a coin auction. You can sell on eBay. And yes, you can even find serious buyers through Facebook coin collector groups. People are actively searching every single day for rare U.S. nickels. The market is alive and money is moving. Some people will tell you, ignore these stories, it's all fake. Don't fall for that negativity. At the same time, don't believe blind lies either. The smart move is simple. Check your coin properly. Look for errors. Compare it. Weigh it. Examine the details closely. Knowledge beats rumors every time. Now ask yourself one honest question. Why are you confused? If this coin is already in your possession, what are you waiting for? This is not about luck anymore. This is about action. Coins have turned ordinary people into collectors, and collectors into millionaires. History has already proven that. I'm saying this slowly so it sinks in. That small 5-cent coin sitting quietly somewhere could be a sleeping giant. It doesn't scream, it doesn't shine loudly, but when the right person notices it, everything changes. Overnight, one decision, one listing, one auction, and suddenly, life doesn't look the same anymore. So don't rush, don't ignore, and don't underestimate what you already have. Sometimes wealth doesn't come in bundles. Sometimes it comes disguised as a simple Jefferson nickel. Now, this coin is give you profit, do not spend. Listen carefully, because what I'm about to tell you is the reason many people scroll past their own fortune every single day without realizing it. In your hand, or maybe forgotten in a drawer, there could be a United States of America $quarter 2002. P musical heritage coin, and most people treat it like loose change. But what if I told you this ordinary-looking quarter is not always ordinary, and in very special situations it can shock even experienced collectors? This 2002 P quarter comes from the musical heritage design, famously connected with America's deep musical roots. It weighs about 5.67 grams, the standard weight for a modern U.S. clad quarter. But don't let that fool you. Sometimes the value of a coin is not in its metal, but in the tiny details people never check. And here's where things start getting interesting. So don't skip even 1 second. Imagine someone saying, "It's just a quarter. What can it really be worth?" That's exactly what people said about other coins before they sold for unbelievable prices. I am not joking, and I am not exaggerating for drama. Certain versions of this coin, especially with rare minting errors, unusual strikes, or abnormal features, have stunned the coin world when they appear in auctions. Now listen to this part very carefully. Not every 2002 P musical heritage quarter is rare, but some can be extremely valuable due to errors like off-center strikes, double dies, planchet mistakes, missing layers, or unusual weight differences. These errors are not common, and when they appear, collectors fight over them. This is where people start talking about life-changing money, and this is where confusion begins. You might be thinking, why are people confused if it's so valuable? Because most people never check properly. They listen to random voices saying it's fake or useless and throw away the chance. Don't pay attention to false talk. If you have this coin, the smart move is to examine it carefully or show it to a professional coin expert. That one step alone can separate regret from opportunity. Some collectors have sold rare error quarters through coin auctions, while others successfully list them on eBay or even sell directly through Facebook collector groups. This is real. It happens every day. The key is proof, condition, and uniqueness. When a rare error is confirmed, buyers don't ask silly questions. They bid. Picture this dialogue in your head. "I almost spent this coin on coffee," and the reply comes, "Good thing you didn't, because this could change everything." That's the kind of moment collectors talk about for years. Coins don't make noise, they don't shine like gold bars, but when they speak loudly. People say, "Millions of dollars? That sounds crazy." But history shows that extreme rarities with the right errors, grading, and demand have reached shocking prices. I am not saying every coin will do this, and I am not forcing blind belief. I am saying opportunities don't announce themselves. They hide in plain sight. If you already have this coin, why are you confused? Why hesitate? Check it. Weigh it. Look closely at the design, the edges, the strike, and the details. If it's special, you owe it to yourself to take advantage of it instead of ignoring it. Coins don't make people rich overnight. People who act do. And now, listen to this final and very important part. This content is for educational and informational purposes only. Coin values depend on condition, demand, rarity, and verified errors. Not all coins are valuable, and prices are never guaranteed. Always consult a professional coin dealer or grading service before making financial decisions. Don't fall for lies, but don't ignore possibility either. Sometimes, one small quarter decides whether you scroll away or step closer to something bigger.